Okay, I believe you can hear me now, but I had to. Let's see, let's see. I just give me a second. Okay. See. I believe you can hear me now. Okay. Mm, okay. I have to. I have to share to the group and just a few seconds. I want to share it to the group. It's very important. Mm, go see, go see, go see. What is the plan for the week? What is the plan for the weekend? What should you do for the weekend? What can you do for the weekend? How can I achieve these goals? You know, Jesus. Please like, share, comment. Okay. I've already sent the wrong address, so I want to correct the error as I'm trying to do. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. I'm still learning. You're not the one doing it alone. My team is not yet. So I decided to learn this on my own and do it on my own without the team. I think I'm even becoming more better now than um, than the team. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm becoming far better. That's why I said try things on your own. Make mistake. Don't be afraid of making mistake. Yeah. When you try things on your own, don't be afraid of making mistake. You will make mistake, but you don't die. But later you become perfect in it. Okay. Okay. All right. They were good. Okay. Um. Let's discuss the goal. So we're talking about goal here, which is goal here, which is by Brian Tracy. So we talked about chapter 1 to chapter 10 already. So today I just want to do a little recap from chapter 7 to chapter 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just what we discussed this week. Just a recap so that it will be fresh in our mind and then what we are doing. A goal is something that you set a target for yourself and then this is what you want to achieve. A goal is something that you want to achieve and then you hit the target. All together. Now, what do you want to have a car? Have you set a date that you will have it? What are you doing to have it? Then, when are you starting? Start, then shoot. Shoot like a target to hit what you want, and you must always get it. All right, all right, all right, all right. So you can hear me loud and clear. All right, let's have some fun. So the goal is a goal is something that I just want to break it down in a layman's word. A goal is something that I want. I want. A goal is something that I want, that I set for myself. I put a particular date or time, and then I do everything it takes to achieve it. So I am working directly in physics, a little law of motion, where you have a working directly proportional to the force or whatsoever. I've forgotten it. Now I'm working direct to the target I want. Once a man is working towards the direction of what he wants, he will definitely get it. So now, is it car you want? Do you want to double your income? Do you want to have what kind of properties do you want to have? Whatsoever you want to have, you can always achieve it. It's just to set the dates. This is what I want. Write it down. Now, once the goal is big, what happens? Once you fix a date, you divide, you share the activities of that goal to accomplish that goal. It's just like you cannot swallow an elephant, but you can bite an elephant. Since you can bite an elephant, how long can you eat the elephant to finish the elephant? Now you said that okay, in 3 years time I can finish eating such meat because it's too big. Now, but okay, that means I have to eat leg for this week. It's 4 legs and so on. You divide your goal each day. How many hours will I do? How many hours can I eat the meat? In your goals, first is you are always seeing it. In the meat, in the elephant, you will always see it every day in your mind and where you wrote it down. Are we together? So you must always see the goal that is written down. So it's important to write your goals. It is very important to write the goals down. And most of us, we don't have the goals written down. Some of us, we have it in our brain. And most of us, we don't have the goals at all. We just live according to how the world is leading us. But when you have your goal written down and your eyes are seeing it, just watch your life. You will always meet up. Check most of the goals you wrote down. You discover that when the years passed, you start having all those things that you have written down. Check yourself. I'm telling you. The way you're writing a goal, write a goal that you know that you can achieve. Don't write 100 billion when you are not making 1 billion yet in a month. Because you're telling me 100 billion in the next 2 years when you are not making 1 million even in a month. Is it possible? Yes, it is. But is it realistic? It is just 2% realistic. Write the one that you know, because when you write a goal that even you do not believe it, how can you achieve it? In your mind, you know it's not possible. Let's assume that you believe that it's possible. And then, after 1 month, you have not even made 1 million. The second month, you have not made up to 1 million. You'll be discouraged in that goal. So set a goal that you know that you'll be encouraged to achieve. And then you know that definitely you will achieve it. And then after that, you can always say, what next? What is the next? Let me look more in my goals. They have at least 100 different kinds of goals. That was what we discussed. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Just drop it. Let's know where you're watching from. Drop your comments, like, and share. Also subscribe to the channel. All right, let's discuss a little bit fast. Okay, analyze your belief, chapter 7. We discussed it this week on Monday, and then when we're talking about analyze your belief, it's very simple. Okay, okay, now I'm getting to the point. All right, so the first thing you do is I'm trying to off the mic. Okay, so the first thing you do is very simple. Analyzing your belief to achieve that goal they have written, you must believe, you must analyze your belief. Say the only thing that stands between a man and what he wants from life is often mainly the will to try it and the faith to believe it if it is possible. Now watch me. What he's trying to say here is, I'm just trying to touch everything in the summary. What he's trying to say is that you have to believe in that goal. Your belief is going to lead you to achieve it. You cannot put your money in what you don't believe. Because wherever your money goes, your attention goes there. You attract, you just want to achieve goal. So you must always believe it. So now, do you believe in that goal that you've written down? Analyze the belief. Let's go a little deeper. Your master program for success. Master your success. Just have a master program of success in your mind. Then what are the things you have to do? I'm just trying to summarize it. Okay, your feeling, your opinion, your attitude about yourself, and then the world. Because of this, you always operate in a manner of consistent with yourself. We are analyzing your belief now. We are taking a recap of what we did on Monday. Then garbage in, garbage out. What you give, what is in your inside is what you can give out. So now, if you don't have things in your inside, you can't give out. So it is what you believe you can give out. All right. Then we talked about now. What do you have in your inside? That goal that you want to achieve. Are you learning? Are you learning to achieve that goal? What are you doing to achieve it? Do you believe in it? Believe in it 100% and you can achieve it. As far you have written it down and as far your eyes is seeing it, you will definitely get it. What is the error? What will I do to achieve it? Your belief. Sometimes doubt wants to come. What will I do to kill this doubt? Analyze the belief because your inside is going to show in the outside. So once you believe with that spirit, you start seeing the energy showing outside and achieving that goal. Ignore and expect. I'm just going to summarize it because of time. And ignore and expect. Now, in this analyzing your belief, then they give us example like um, um, Thomas Edison. He was expelled in school, you know. And let me just do a little bit. Thomas Edison was expelled in school. In the sixth grade, his parents were told that it would be a waste of time to spend any money educating him because he was not particularly smart or capable of being taught anything. Edison went on to become the greatest inventor of the modern age. You know what Edison created now? Light. Now, what happened was many great men today, nobody believed them. Elon Musk that I talk about every time, nobody believed him. And his father's life, he wanted to prove a point because of the life of his father. Is it Joe Bezos, one of the greatest man that we're looking at today? His father, he grew up not having a father, was raised by a mother and wanted to prove a point. Then as I was studying yesterday, there's a man said, I made billions of dollars. Reason is because my dad did not give me anything and said, go and prove a point. I was like, is that what your dad told you? You see, my dad had money, but he said, go and make mistakes and prove a point. And because I did not grow up with money, I had to find a way and search and think of a way of creating money. Sometimes in the midst of hardship, there is gold. In that your goal, if there is no work, you will not believe it that it is real. You don't set a goal and say there is no work. So when there's a goal, that means there's a work. And then when you believe that there's a work and you can achieve it, you will definitely achieve it. Now, what is trying to say that there's an ignore and expect means people will doubt you. People will doubt you. But even while people are doubting you, are you doubting yourself? Believe, analyze yourself. You are the destination of your result. You are the definition of your result. You create your mind, you create your city in your mind. And whatever you say you want, build build it. It comes from your mind first. You have to build it, build the belief. So whatever people are saying that you cannot achieve it, you can't own a company, you can't own this kind of house, you can't own this kind of property, that is their opinion. But what do you see from your inside? The moment you believe it, everybody's opinion does not count. The opinion that counts is you. Let us know where you're watching from. It's very important. So the opinion that counts is you, not theirs. You just believe in that goal that you will achieve it. In the midst, you will make mistake. Mistake is part of the progress. So when you make mistake and you fail, does not mean that you are not progressing. It means that you have found another way to achieve it. So don't say because it's my goal and I want to achieve it and then you fail. Does not mean that you will not still achieve the goal. The failure is part of the process. So when you fail, do not give up. What is the next line of action? What is another way? Like I said to myself, there is a rich man I want to take for a dinner. This rich man is so rich that is related to me. But I just said, I'm going to call him for a dinner. Or, sir, when will it be chance? I want to take you out for a lunch. Please. The reason is because I want to extract an idea from him because of what I want to achieve. Now, while we are talking, I'll be asking questions. Sir, sometimes I'll just laugh. Sometimes if I look at you, I feel like I'm not working. You're making me feel as if I'm not doing anything in life. All this kind of thing. I'll just be saying it. Like, direct me. I look up to you. While we are eating, guide me. So I had that in my mind. So I want to spend money taking him out. These are things that we learn. Because I so much believe in my goal. You understand? Okay, because I so much believe in my goal. All right. Do you understand this back? Okay. You are better than you know. So, you are better than you know. I'm saying in this chapter 7. I'm going to fast about it. You're better than you know. See, I never, before, I don't believe that I can ever set up this YouTube page. Me, myself. I don't believe it because I always have a team that does everything for me. Might just come and sit down and work. But I said to myself, I don't want to wait for anybody again. I just want to do it on my own. Some of them will say, okay, um, uh, okay, I'll be here every day for 1 week. So don't worry. I want to make mistake. Let the world see that I'm making mistake. Let them know that I make. Look, like today I made a mistake today. Let them see I'm making mistake. Let them see that I'm not giving up, and let them see how I'll be improving. And I did it today. I made mistake today again. In the process, we don't give up, and then I corrected it immediately. You're saying it because I am learning. I am learning. A time will come, you will see the level of ground. Now, why am I doing all these things? I just want to learn. And I believe it. And I believe I want to achieve it. This means that I am better than what I think I am. It means that I am worth more than what I think I am. You are worth more than what you think you are. You are better than what you think. Because you fail, the failure is part of it. See, sometimes all these things happen because of the story you will tell. You'll be able to encourage people, and then if you do not fail now, and then you have not learned how to fail and stand. What about when you achieve the success, and then the bigger failure will come? How can you chase it? How can you deliver? So the first thing is, don't be afraid of failure, because you will always meet a challenge at the end. You will always meet challenge in the process of your goal, in the process of your pursuit. A challenge that is bigger than the ones that you have faced before. How can you achieve it? All right, so you are far better, better than you think. See, just how much can you imagine? As far as you can imagine, as far as there's no limit to what you can imagine, there's no limit to what you can achieve. But that is the truth. You could be a genius, like the way they told Elon Musk that the mother said he's not good, he's genius. That means he's excessively that word, I'm just trying to look for a word because that guy is good. From 6 years, he has been doing something. He has been for himself. He has been reading different books, history. Man, that guy does not have noise. He does not have noise. Noise is something that distracts you, that takes away your time. I mean, Elon Musk is just too good. I'm telling you, and I look up to him every time I talk about. Man, just go and read the history. Watch YouTube on the history about Elon Musk. God, you will see failures, you will see mistakes, but I like things because he started studying early age. But it's not late. We are in it together now. The day you start a business is the day that particular business. That is the day the business started. So when people are doing their business, you have not started. That day you start is when the business gets started. Just put it in your mind. And then you make a mistake. Don't look, ignore the progress of the people. But just ask yourself a question, why am I not progressing as the rest? Okay, what should I do? All those questions are very important. You're genius. You are good because of time. Okay. Your belief are acquired, not inborn. Now, your belief are acquired, not inborn. What it's trying to say is that everything in life we learn. A child grew up learning, so you can unlearn. So your belief are acquired. So whatever you believe, you learned it, you acquired it. So achieve it. All right. Okay. Think of yourself differently. Think that you are the best. Think that you are achieving a lot. Okay. You can take a recap of what we did. Just go and watch the videos. So I'm just trying to summarize it because of time. All right. Select the belief you want. Okay. What is it saying? You say, imagine that there was a belief store, very much like a computer software where you could purchase a belief program into your subconscious mind. If you could choose any set of belief at all, which belief could be the most helpful to you? Now, what should I say now? Select the belief you want. The belief you want, there are levels of belief. There are belief that, okay, I don't believe this 100%. I believe this 50%, 100%, 30%. What is the level of your belief? Put your level of belief at 100%. No matter tedious that project is, I always call the project goal is, you will always achieve it. Do you have a project that you're doing? Do you have a goal that you have to set down that you want to achieve? Once you have set down the goal, name it project one, project two, project three. Set a goal for yourself. Name that project, name that goal, and then focus so that when you do anything, if it's project three, you do anything that has improved project three because you don't have the money for the project one. You mark it and say, I've added something to the project three. Just see, life is a direction. Life, every big company has an accountant. They give an account of what they are doing. So you must always give an account of the things that you are doing. It's very important. So are you giving an account of the things you do? See, sometimes all these things we say, the major thing is just get action, take action. The moment you listen to us, you start taking action. Your day Direct your day. All right. Okay. Look for the good things. Look for what the good thing in the business and focus on it. All right. Okay. All right. Select the secret for a sale management. The secret for a sale management is always asking question. What am I not getting correct? What should I get correct? What is this? Your boldness, your belief. These are secrets to achieving your goals. All right. Okay. Believe consistent with your new self-image. It's like you're starting a new life. Okay. The moment you're starting a new life, okay. So what should I do? The new thing. Just believe in yourself that you are winning. At this time, I'm no more giving up. And I focus on achieving the goal. Make the decision. You will always make a decision to win. All right. Act as if you were one of the most competent and highly respected people in the world. How would you think, act, feel differently from today? Are you seeing it? So this means that just imagine that you've achieved the goal. What will be your temperament? What will be your attitude towards your life? What are the things that you will ignore? And what are the things that you will do? Believe in it that you've achieved it. That is chapter 7. Then chapter 8 talked about start at the beginning. Now, when you start at the beginning, say your problem is to bridge the gap between you and your goals. Now, this is who you are, the goals. So now, your problem is to bridge the gap between you and the goal. You means what's the difference between how can I bridge between me and my goal? It means everything I'm doing now, me and my goal. Are you seeing the gap? Are you seeing it? Now, that means I'm working everything I'm doing right now is towards my goal, achieving it. I've broken the idea down into weeks, into days, into hours, into months. Then I'm doing everything it takes to achieve that goal. Then I've started all over again. Even while I'm in the business, but I've started all over and I'm working it out. Okay. Then practice the reality principle. The reality principle is very simple. Be real. Make it real. Make your goal interesting. Don't fake it. Focus on it and you will achieve it. Start at the beginning. That's what it's saying. Then determine your hourly rate. Now, when you set a goal and you say you want to achieve it in 1 year, hmm, uh, let's say you set a particular amount. The amount is, if it's in 1 year, let's say 100 million, or let's bring it down to 50 million. Let's bring it down to, okay, 50 million, good. In 50 million for 1 year, let's assume that 50 million divided by 2,000. When you divide it by 2,000, that is what you are supposed to be achieving every month. Now, if you want to achieve it every day or every hour, you're supposed to divide that 2,000, that figure you got, that is 2,000, divided by 172. That will tell you what you should be getting every day, every hour. No, that is every day. 172. After you divide that goal by 2,000, this amount you want to earn at the end of the year, divided by 2,000. That amount you got divided by 172 will tell you amount you should earn every day. So this means every day of my life I should be able to get this amount. Are you saying it? All right. So it helps you to now start working, knowing that okay, this every day I'm supposed to get this amount. If I don't get it today, tomorrow I work more to achieve it. This means every amount you make in a month, divided by 172, That should tell you what you are earning every day. And then get to work to improve on it, to increase on the income, double your income. All right. Financial measure improves performance. It's very important to know your financial level. Measure it. Some of us don't want to measure it. Measure it. Know what you are earning every day. At the end of the month, you already know that okay, at the end of the month, this is what I earn. Know what that divide it by 172 so that you know what you earn every day. And so that it can if you don't earn it, you know that oh man, I'm behind. Because it's income. When you're losing money as a businessman, you're not comfortable. You want to meet up. You want to meet up. That's why I see the rich wants to meet up. They are so busy. All right. Measure your day. Be real to yourself, and you will achieve it. What is your current net worth? You should be able to know your current net worth. If they're giving you, if they say calculate the property you have, everything you have, subtract it by your property, then how long will that property take you? So what you do is when you calculate it, then know that okay, this is what I have. Is it enough? Double it. Know your net worth. Calculate it. Be active in it. Develop a long-term financial plan. Very easy. Like I said, a long-term financial plan is something that you want to earn in 5 years time, in 2 years time, in 3 years time. Then since you want to earn it, you already know that okay, I'm going to have this amount of money or whatever it is. Then divide it into months, divide it into weeks and then hour. Get to work and do what's needed to achieve it. Practice a zero-based thinking. Practice zero-based thinking is, what are the things? Okay, let's assume that I want to own this company, and this company worth 300 billion or 5 billion or 1 billion. And just imagine I have this money now. What are the things that I will not do again? What are the things that I will remove from my life? What are the things that I will stop doing? I think you just have to stop it now. So that was saying today, remove everything that is not needed in your goal. All those things that will affect you, that you know you'll not do again. Stop it now. Get to work the things that will help you to achieve it. Alright. Evaluate each area of your life. Each area of your life is very important to evaluate it. Okay. Be prepared to make necessary changes. In the process of building your goals, in achieving your goals, there will always be change. Sometimes because you wrote more than 100 goals, you wrote 100 goals. So since you wrote 100 goals, there will always be change. Now, when you're looking at your goal, you can always change it to say, okay, I want a higher one. I don't want this. They say it's flexibility. A law that is not flexible is not a law, because there must be a flexibility. Okay, there's always a change, and then you have to change of mindset, change of character, change of belief. They are all necessary in achieving your goal. Circumstances are continually changing, because in the process you might fail, you might have challenges, there might be changes. The major thing is that you are focused to your goal, and then you will achieve it. If you want to know the full details of all these chapters, go just through to my timeline. You will see, go to live, and you will see all the messages for this week. But so today we're just taking a recap of what is happening, and then just to remind you of what we did, a recap, and then we take actions towards achieving the goal. What is holding you back? There's only one thing that can hold you back: you, and you alone. Nobody can hold you back. It is you. So you ask yourself a question: what is holding me back? What is killing my time? What is taking my time? And my time, I'm not effective, because the greatest investment that God give we all, the best investment is time. God give us equal time. So how you use your time and how I use my time to show tomorrow. It will definitely show tomorrow. So how do you manage your time? All right. Determine your level of skills and determine your level of skills and ability. Determine your level of skills and ability. You have the ability to achieve big. Now make it that is a skill that you are learning. Once you have a skill you can never fail, a skill of never to give up, a skill of always solving problem, a skill of a winning mentality. Once you have a skill, people always come to you because they don't have that skill, that you have the skill. You learn a skill. That is the truth. You learn a skill. If you learn a skill, people will always come to you for solution for that particular skill you learn, and then you make a lot of money. Now, have a skill, a winning mentality skill, a skill to develop yourself. A skill. See, a skill will always give you heavy money. Will always improve your income. That skill is powerful. Because of time, I'm trying to rush it out. Identify your weakest area. I told you about my weak area is procrastination. So I had to kill it. So I don't know if you should procrastinate like me. Kill it. Alright, because of time. And then fight to win big. Hmm? Always drop your comment. I want to know that you're following. Be prepared to reinvest yourself. To reinvent yourself, sorry. Do you like what you're becoming? Reinvent yourself and make yourself more interesting. Okay, because of time. A bundle of resources. See, the word is just like what should I said, I always say something every day. I said, you are not the poor trying to be rich. Mm-mm. You are the rich discovering your identity. Hmm. Let's have some fun, yeah. Okay. Hmm. You are the rich discovering your identity. You are not the poor trying to be rich. You are the rich discovering your identity. That means you are rich already. So whatever you're doing, you're discovering who you really are. We have rested too much. It's time to work. It's time that everything that is taking our time, we are building a city that is right because of time. Go from good to great. Go from good to great. Now, go from good to great means that you are good already. Where are you now? Always ask the question, where are you now? What am I doing now? I need to improve on. You always ask that yourself. Put together your own strategic plan. All right. Okay, that is for start at the beginning. Now, the next chapter is chapter 9, which talked about measure your progress. Now, measure your progress. Hope you're following. Let us know that you're following is very important. And then measure your progress. Then we worked on this 2 days ago. Now, we talked about to measure this your progress. Let's keep summarizing it. We're summarizing this for this week. All right. Whatever you do, measure your progress. It's very important. When you're measuring your progress, are you progressing? Ask yourself that question. You know, let's do it little bit. There is no road too long to the man who is advanced deliberately. That means you will definitely advance. That means in a short while. There is no road too long for a man who is really working and knows that he's going to achieve it. All right. Then he said the three key to peak performance. Then we talked about commitment, completion, and closure. The one we talk about learn to complete a task. Don't always do a task and leave it 95%. Get used to completing the task. When you set a goal, tell yourself that you will achieve it. Fix a date to it. And once you are used to completing a task, you always become happy that you start celebrating that happiness. I completed today. Today I said I want to do this and I did it. Learn to complete the task. Set a task for yourself, set a project for yourself, and learn to say, I will always complete it. You know, create a winning feeling. When you create a winning feeling, a winning mentality, you will always achieve that goal. All right. So always be happy. Like I said, every time you are happy, you attract that thing. Now, sometimes I look up to this kind of person, this kind of person's wealth, this kind of person's activity. What I do is that I want to put my money there. So now, because I don't know the person or whatsoever, I find a way to send the money to the person, or I send money to anybody related to this kind of person, and it can be as low as $1, 1,000, or any amount. The reason is because wherever I put my money, I attract attention towards it. So my mind goes to where my money is going to. That's the truth. You can't put your money in a place that your mind does not go, your attention does not go. So I try to put my money where my attention goes so that I will attract the same like minds. It's very important. All right. Create a winning mentality. This means I'm giving to a winner. So this means I want to have a winning mentality. All right. So if you want the full details, go through day before yesterday's message, and then you will see I analyzed everything. Today is just a recap. I'll be following. All right. The pain of procrastination, Jesus. Number one, the challenge of procrastination. That procrastination did me a lot to thank God. Thank God I came out from it. Thank God I'm no more procrastinating again. Procrastination, let me tell you what it does. Number one, it puts you on a pressure. If I knew, I would have done it. Why was I delaying? It delays, and the moment you're delaying the project, what happened? You see, I'm using the word project because I'm used to it. The moment you're delaying the project, and it gets closer, it suffers, it makes people not to believe in you, it makes a lot, it in fact it damages a lot of things. And at the end, some of the things that you procrastinated that you will do, just imagine you did them. Where would you have been? Procrastination, the pain of procrastination. So learn not to procrastinate again. Tell yourself, I will not again. Train yourself not to procrastinate. That is when you have a goal and a deadline. Because if you do not have a deadline, it means that you have a gun without a bullet. Because a bullet has to shoot to the target. So a goal, there must be deadline in your business. There must be target that, okay, can we have this amount of money this month? Hey, Jesus Christ, can you hear me? See, I'm feeling something. Because that project, Jesus, we're going to do something heavy. Set a target. The way you're not meeting up, you ask yourself, why are we not meeting up? What are we doing that is wrong? What are we doing that we are not doing right? You ask yourself a question. Okay, then you take another step. We keep doing mentee. Wait, when you're tired, pour yourself water and continue again until you achieve that goal. We're not resting. And the most does not rest. The richest men you see today, they are so busy. Look at my eyes very well. It's not clear. I've not slept. Working, thinking, calculating. I've been on this debt since yesterday till now. I'm telling you life. And when I'm through with you now, I'll go and start. I'm even making a short travel today. All right. That is procrastination. Don't procrastinate again. And then balance your scorecard. Balance your scorecard means all the goals you want to achieve, all the goals you want to achieve, what happened? Um, Always call yourself. Today, you always call yourself. Did I do well? In the things I want to achieve, Alpha, score yourself. It helps you to know if you're on the right track or not, if you're achieving your goal or not. Always score yourself is very, very important. Mm? I've talked about eating an elephant by setting a goal. At this moment we're talking about measure your progress. Always measure your achievement. So score yourself is very important. All right, identify your most valuable tasks. Okay, ask your boss. Ask your boss a question. What is that thing that? What is that value that you give that they like about you? What is that thing that they see in you that you are good at? then improve on it. That's what it's trying to say here. Improve on it. Ask yourself questions. Ask your bosses. Ask people who know you. Then work on that. It's part of your goal to achieve it. Mm. It will help you to achieve your goal. Continuous and never ending improvement. You all just know that you have to continue and then never end. You just have to keep learning. You just have to keep improving yourself to achieve that goal. Get healthy and fit. Make sure that you're healthy. And then the power of saving. Always save every day. Then I was saying something like, I think I lectured on this before, and I said, save. Now, you can be saving, you have a monthly saving, weekly saving, yearly saving, and daily saving. Now, you see this daily saving, it must not be a big money. And it can be $1, it can be less than $1. It can be 0.50 cents, it can be 50 cents, it can be it depends on the amount. But in Nigeria, our currency is in naira. It can be 5 naira, it can be 10 naira. Telling yourself that I will save every day. The reason is because it's just like if you save today, you just take it good, you mark it that okay, I've saved today. The reason is because it's helping you to be what is called consistent. When you are saving every day, hmm, when you get to where the money could reach, then you invest the money. You can save to be a millionaire, but you cannot save to be a billionaire. What happens is that when you save to be a millionaire, you invest to become a billionaire. But the issue is that you are now helping yourself to know that okay, I'm saving every day. Now, sometimes some of us will say we want to the money that we want to save for a week, every day, let's just send it once for the week. No, you're not helping yourself. Listen, what you're trying to do is that you're practicing what is called consistency. And then you start getting used to it that, oh, I've not sent money to this particular account. It helps you to grow. It helps you to develop a new life, a new structure. So learn to always save. It's very important. It will help you to grow. All right. So that was it for increase your income by savings, by improving yourself, and so on. All right. So that was chapter 9 on measure your progress. Then chapter 10 talks about remove your roadblocks. That was what we discussed yesterday. The roadblocks is anything that you know that will not help you to achieve your goal, remove it. Just that's a summary. So then you ask yourself a question: what is those things that delay me, slow down my move, slow down my project, slow down my results? So what are those things? Then what you have to then remove it. Like, share, comment, copy. If this is a means of supporting us, I really must rest the moment I finish. I need to rest for at least 30 minutes to 1 hour because I'm feeling it as I'm talking to you. Temporary failure always precedes success. Temporary failure. Listen, like I said, when you fail, in the process of your goal, you will fail. Yes, it is part of the process. Every failure leads to success. See, there's one project I was doing, and then the project put me on the pressure that even people's call, I no longer pick their calls again. That was wrong of me because I failed. That was wrong of me. So I needed to do some things. I fuck, in fact, I faced my challenge. I faced my fear. I started picking calls and I have to tell you the truth. And then we had to start building again. And today, I did not regret every action I took. That made me some good millions. I'm telling you. I made the millions and I did not regret it at all. To you as well, failure is part of the progress. All right? Think of think in terms of solution. Always think of okay, what should I do next? What are we going to do? Remember we are discussing of remove the roadmap, remove the roadblocks. So now anything that is hindering you, remove it. The theory of constraint slash limited limiting precisely. What it's trying to say here is that 80% of you are in charge. The limitation you have, 80% How will I let me explain like this. You are in 80% control of your life, while the 20% is controlled by the outside people. So your growth is being determined by you, not the people. So you are 80% in charge of your success, of your goal. That's what it's trying to say here. All right. So if you achieve this goal, what will you do next? Then what are these roadblocks that you will remove? Now, the two major obstacles to success, like I said yesterday, the two major obstacles to success is fear and doubt. Now, in your goals, what's your doubt? In your goals, what's your doubt? What is your fear? Ask yourself that question. What is your doubt? What is your fear? Because these are obstacles to achieving your goal. Now, what do? You ask yourself questions. Now, yesterday we discussed. Yeah, also talked about. I'm summarizing it. You also talk about if you are doing a business, how you will grow, the secrets to how you will grow, the secret to how you will sell. You will sell things is by asking yourself questions. I think let me just round up by that. If you want to know more about it, go through the page. You know. Okay. Okay. Something like set a big challenging goal. I believe you understood that one. A big goal that is going to challenge you, put you off your sleep. Like the goal I want to achieve, the kind of money. See, I can't even sleep even when I try to sleep. You know. All right. Organize your obstacles by priority. Okay, let's talk about this money and then we see we call it a day. Organize your obstacles by priority. Let's just do a little. Let's read. Okay, whatever the problem, define it severally, different way before you attempt to solve it. Now, any problem that does not have more than one way of solution, be careful. Let the problem has more than one way. Just like okay, in this, I'm not selling well. The question is, why am I not selling well? What is the solution? At least you have two ways or three ways to solve that problem. Always, okay, let's read on. When you ask this question with regard to your goals, why am I not there already? Why are you not there already? What answer comes to your mind? That kind of life you want, that kind of sales you want, why are you not there already? What is holding you back? Ask yourself those kind of questions. What is standing in your way? It is at this point that you have to drill down to determine the correct obstacle before you begin taking steps to remove it. When you ask all these questions, I know, okay, these are the things I'm not doing that is not right. Okay, I start working on it to move that roadblock to your success. Are we together? All right. Okay. Now, note this. These are the important things I want you to know. Conducting your sale analysis. This is the main part. Conducting your sale analysis for every business person. I said it yesterday, but let's do a little recap. You know, your sale analysis we talked about. Now, when you are doing a business, you are asking yourself questions like, why is the result slow? Ask yourself that question. Then find at least three solutions. Why are people going to patronize this other person instead of us? What are we not doing right? These are questions. Something like something like we are not making enough sales. What could be the problem? You just ask yourself that question. What could be the problem? Our individual sales are not large enough per customers. What else could be the problem? Are you seeing it? Our advertising is not attracting enough customers. So you're advertising and you're spending money, but it's not attracting enough customers. What could be the problem? Are you seeing it? So when you ask yourself all this kind of question, it will help you to grow. Then you're now like, okay, let's do this one. You are keeping yourself busy. There's activities going on. They say keep drilling deeper. That means let's ask more questions like um our customers are not buying enough from us. What else could we do? What else could be the problem? Our customers are not buying frequently enough from us. What else could be the problem when you have a constant uh, customer that is always coming? A client that is working for you. You will know how sweet business is. Then how can you keep those clients? These are questions and questions that you will always answer, and lots more. You could always have a recap when you watch this thing. So that is all for this week. On Monday, we're going to start with become an expert in your field. That's what we're supposed to discuss today, but we just have to do a recap of what we did. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Always go back, prepare yourself for the week. Weekend is not time to rest. Weekend is a time to prepare for the week. Weekend is a time to prepare for the week. Structure yourself and plan. Okay, these are the things I will do each day of the week, and see what I want to achieve this week. Prepare. Use your weekend well. Make it a time to prepare. Ask yourself questions, like you said, and then achieve it. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Don't let anybody talk down on you. Make your day count. You're building a city where there's no negativity. You're building a city where it's all about positivity, and then enjoy it. Like I always say, life is so sweet when you understand the secret to create wealth. Take responsibility for your finance or get to taking all that for the rest of your life. You are either a master of money or a slave to it. Your choice. And when you're a friend, is a P.A.J. God bless you.